Okay, so we have been working on two-step multiplication problems and two-step division word problems. So now we're going to practice doing both. So on some of our problems are going to be division and some are going to be multiplication. You're not going to know right away that it's a multiplication word problem or a division word problem. Okay, so I want to show you something that I've made you that we haven't been using. These are called cue cards. So on our first cue card, you might recognize it. Do you recognize this?
Yes.
Yes, what is it? Cubed. Yeah. It's the same mnemonic device that we've been using. Remember, I had my big, my regular size sheet with our mnemonic device on it? Well, now you have your own. It's your cue card that you keep with you to use and remind you to work through your steps whenever you're solving your word problems, okay? Our next cue card has some code words on it. So whenever you see these code words in your word problem, it's going to tell you whether it's an addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. Okay, so for example, if my problem said, what is the combined total? That's going to be, I'm going to look on here and I'm going to see combined is under addition. So I know to use addition for that problem. What if it says separate the cookies into groups of? Okay, so then I would come and I would look under, it says separate groups of under division. So, okay, that's probably a division problem because it's underneath division. Okay. What if it says I have two groups of? Is that the same as separate groups of? No. So whenever it says I have two groups of, it's probably a multiplication problem. It's under multiplication. Okay, so these are just some code words to help you understand what kind of operation am I going to do? What kind of operation am I going to use in my word problem? Okay. Yes, you're going to keep these cards. They're going to stay with you. Okay, so now if we look at our first problem on our worksheet, you have your pencil and your dry erase marker for your graphic organizer. Good job. Okay, it says Ashton had 2 boxes of pencils with 14 pencils in each box. He gave 6 pencils to his brother. How many pencils did Ashton have left? Okay, so we're going to use our first cue card, to work through our word problem and understand, gather all of our information that's needed to solve our word problem. Okay, so what is the first letter on your cue card? C. And C says, circle the key numbers in units. So looking at our first word problem, I need you to circle your key numbers in units. Ashton had 2 boxes of pencils. With 14 pencils in each box. He gave 6 pencils to his brother. How many pencils did Ashton have left? Okay, now look at the next letter on your cue card. What is the next letter? U, and U says? So underline the question in our word problem. All right, have we underlined the question? So then you move on to your next letter. All right. Good job, gave. Is there another action word that you see? To his, that's not really an action word. That's something he's giving pencils to his brother. But what about each? It says he has 2 boxes of pencils with 14 pencils in each box. All right. Is that all of the math action words you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what's your next letter then?
E.
Evaluate and eliminate. Do you see any extra information in this problem? Okay, so we don't have to eliminate anything. And when you're evaluating, it says, what steps do I take? So what information don't I need? We know that we need all of our information, but above that, what steps do I take? Do you already have a plan? Do you already know some steps that you might need to take? Okay, could you tell me that?
Yeah.
All right. What is a step? Ashton had 2 boxes of pencils with 14 pencils in each box. Okay, so we know we're probably going to multiply our 2 boxes by 14 to find out our total amount of pencils before he gives pencils to his brother, right? Okay, so that's when we would move over to draw. How many boxes does he have? 2 boxes. So we know we need 2 boxes on our strip diagram. And how many pencils does it say are in each box? 14. All right. And then on our second strip, it says he gave 6 pencils to his brother. How many pencils did Ashton have left? So we know he gave 6 pencils to his brother. We're trying to figure out how many did he have left. Okay. So now that we have our strip diagram drawn, you're going to build your equation.